Hey you guys, before I got into the video, I just wanted to talk briefly about my new ebook, Zodiac Signs, Sex Language. Whether you're looking to improve your sex life and your dating life, or if you're just looking to expand your knowledge about astrology, this is definitely the right book for you. This book is meant to help you improve your sex life, your dating life, and your love life, your relationships, and to spice it up in the bedroom if need be, or to just once again help you learn more about astrology. So if you're interested in any of these things, if you're interested in learning about the different love languages and the different sex languages of the zodiac signs, definitely look into getting this book, Zodiac Signs, Sex Language, written by me, edited by me, and designed by me, Lamarr Townsend. So you can purchase this ebook on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or you can purchase it on Amazon, on the Amazon Kindle ebook store, all right? Or just amazon.com. All right, into the video we go. Thank you for listening and watching. December-born Capricorns versus January-born Capricorns. Well, I always say that there is a difference between the December-born Capricorns and the January-born Capricorns, because the December-born Capricorns are born at the very tail end of the month of Sagittarius. December is actually the month of Sagittarius. So I find that, by the way, I'm a December-born Capricorn, December 27th. And I find that the December-born Capricorns tend to have that kind of Sagittarius flair or energy to them. You know, they tend to be very witty. They tend to be very fiery. They tend to be very passionate. They tend to be very exuberant. They tend to have a side of them that is very kind of bubbly and fun and witty as well. But then they also have a side to them that's obviously very serious and dedicated and ambitious. And it's interesting because I think the December-born Capricorns tend to be the most social of the Capricorns, but the January-born Capricorns definitely are social as well. I find that the January-born Capricorns are much more cool and laid back. They are the people who really don't mind doing their own thing. They don't mind kind of being in their own corner. It's the December-born Capricorns, I find, that they don't mind doing their own thing, but they really like being around people. They really like the energy of being social and, bouncing ideas off of people more so maybe than the January-born Capricorns. Not to say that the January-born Capricorns aren't social, aren't, capable of bouncing ideas off people. They're definitely capable of doing that, especially if they are influenced by Aquarius, which a lot of January-born Capricorns tend to be, because, as you go into Capricorn, okay, so January is actually the month of Capricorn, but the further you go into the further you go into the month of January, the further you get into Aquarius. So I find that January-born Capricorns tend to have that kind of Aquarian flair, especially the later you get into January. And what I mean by that Aquarian flair is that, January-born Capricorns tend to be more eccentric. Not to say that December-born Capricorns aren't. They're both eccentric, but they tend to be more eccentric in terms of new ideas, finishing these new ideas to fruition. One thing about December-born Caps is that they are abundant with new ideas, but they don't sometimes have the wherewithal or the focus to really see everything through, all the ideas that they implement. But Aquarius kind of has that, January-born Capricorns kind of have that more so slow and steady approach. Like, okay, I'm going to do one thing, and I'm going to do another, and then I'm going to do another. Like, that kind of approach. It doesn't really matter what month the Capricorn is born in. I find that I get along with both Capricorns. I find, interestingly enough, that I get along more with January-born Capricorns than I do December-born Capricorns, but it's not to say that I don't get along with either or. I think the dynamic, because there's such slight nuances in the different dynamics of a December-born Capricorn and a January-born Capricorn, that when the two come together, it's really something special. And then when like you have this, when Capricorn comes together with someone of the same month, like born in the same month, or better yet the same day, or like around the same day, it's something special as well, because you just kind of get one another. You get one another's energy. Like I used to work with this guy who was a December 25th born Capricorn, and like whenever we got around each other, sometimes we couldn't be around each other. Like we had kind of like, I noticed whenever one would come in the room, the other one would leave, because like, you know, you could kind of tell, like it's an energy thing. I could tell when he's mad, he could tell when I'm mad, and you know what I'm saying. I think it's because we're both, you know, December born Capricorns, that we can just kind of, we know it's best to not be around one another when, you know, one another when that is a thing. But you know, one thing I've noticed about Capricorns is that it's all love with Capricorns. You know, Capricorns are really good at reading one another. But yeah, slight difference between December born Capricorns and January born Capricorns. But December born Capricorns definitely have fire for mouths. They definitely have sharp tongues. Remember, they have that Sagittarius flair, so they can be blunt, straightforward. When they get frustrated, they're probably meaner than a January born Capricorn. They can be a little bit impatient, you know, they can have tempers, you know. So that's the slight differences. I've noticed that December born Capricorns are just more fiery and passionate in your face and la fa la la, like me, you know. And then but the January born Capricorns are more so like, you know, laid back and chill, you know, in the cut, like, you know, yeah, word, like I feel you. Like they're just more chill. They're more like chill, social, but like chill, like yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that's cool. Like they're easy to talk to, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of flows, you know, like a conversation kind of just flows with a January born Capricorn. With a December born Capricorn, the conversation is like constant, like spitfire, like, you know, new idea, new topic, new thing I just thought of, you know, like that's kind of how it can be sometimes. So, like me, kind of. It's like the difference between me and who's a January born Capricorn that I can think of. It's like the difference between me and I don't know, I can't think of a January born Capricorn, which is a sad fact off the top of my head. But I'm sure you can think of a January born Capricorn who is the perfect example of the same version but slight difference in terms of personality, you know? So, yeah. But this is like the same thing with every zodiac sign. Like every zodiac sign has this little slight nuance and variations in them. So, there's also the, you know, the decans, the Capricorn decans. So, this is the differences between December born Capricorns and January born Capricorns. Slight difference. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up. Thank you for listening and watching. Contact me for your own personal tarot reading or birth chart reading or natal chart reading or love compatibility, love synastry birth chart reading on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Also, check out my ebook, Zodiac Sign Sex Language, if you would like to learn more about the psychology of the zodiac signs and the psychological, or the different approaches of the zodiac signs in terms of dating and sex. How the different zodiac signs approach dating and sex psychologically. So if you would like to learn more about that, you know, the sextrology guide, I call it, is meant to help you improve your dating life and to help you improve your sex life, and also to help you learn more about astrology and to further your knowledge about astrology, okay, in terms of psychology and love. Alright, so thank you for listening and watching. Please check that out, my ebook, Zodiac Sign Sex Language, on my website. You can purchase it for $15 at LamarrTownsendTarot.com. The PDF version, I'll email it to you. Or you can purchase it on Amazon.com for $9.99 or Amazon Kindle, okay? Peace out. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Until the next video. Hey guys, thank you for listening and watching. Please hit the like button, share with your friends and your family. And also, please subscribe, of course. And if you're interested in my ebook, check out my ebook. Purchase it on my website or on Amazon. I would also love it if you would follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, thank you guys for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, alright?